with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to the crowds, "The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field which someone has found. He hides it again, goes off happy, sells everything he owns, and buys the field. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant searching for fine pearls. When he finds one of great value, he goes and sells everything he owns and buys it. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a drag net cast into the sea that brings in a haul of all kinds. When it is full, the fishermen haul it ashore. Then sitting down, they collect the good ones in a basket and throw away those that are of no use. This is how it will be at the end of time. The angels will appear and separate the wicked from the just to throw them into the blazing furnace, where there will be weeping and grinding of teeth." "Have you understood all this?" They said, "Yes." And he said to them, "Well then, every scribe who becomes a disciple of the kingdom of heaven is like a householder who brings out from his storeroom things both new and old." Beloved, the gospel of the Lord.
After hearing the Word of God, especially in the Old Testament, the story of Solomon and the Gospel, I ask you to make a little experiment every now and then with your imagination. Imagine that you also had a dream like Solomon. Solomon dreamt that God spoke to him. Imagine that you too have this dream. And God speaks to you. And he asks you the same question that he asked Solomon. Solomon was a very young king, 18-year-old. And when he dreamt that God asked him, "You, now that you are a king, what do you want me to give you?" Imagine that that same question is put to you too. Now that you are older, there are some of you who are young. It depends the age when you dream, when you have this dream, to answer this question. But the older we are, we should be wiser. We should be better equipped to answer this question. Or we are so foolish that when a question like this is put to us, we tell God, "Make me win the Super 5. Or make me go a trip around the world to enjoy it. Or make me buy a new house to live in." Or are we wise enough to answer as Solomon answered? Solomon, remember, he was an 18-year-old king. Not today. Even today, I doubt if they can answer wisely to a question made by God today. But Solomon said, "God, I don't ask for power, I don't ask for money, I don't ask to win battles or wars, but I ask you to give me wisdom to choose between right and wrong. And this is something that pleased God, because he had the right priorities of life. And I consider this answer should be given to God at any age that we have. And the older we are, the more we should give this kind of answer. An answer of hope, an answer of love, an answer of wisdom, that we have our priorities of life right. Even if we look at our past, maybe we all have been foolish sometime or another, when we chose the bad things to follow instead of the right things. That's past. Let's live today. Let's consider that God is putting this question to us today. Sometimes I have schools, teenagers coming, like these young people here in the front row, coming to for wow experience. And I often put this question to them: what is the most important thing that you have in life today? And you will be surprised the answers that come out. One of them told me, my bicycle. Another said basketball. Another said football. And then when they tell me football, I said, listen, there is no one on earth who is passionate on football as me, but it is not my priority in life. I have other priorities more important than football. And so we need to consider if God puts this question to us, and make it a constant question that God puts to us, whether it's a reality or not. But it is important to keep remembering what are our priorities in life. And we put them in the right order. We put faith in God, faith in Jesus Christ, who showed us how precious is life when it is lived in the presence of God. How peaceful it is when we have God in our lives. And we should put that in our priority of life. God is our priority in life. And then, of course, honesty. The courage to choose the right things and not the evil things to follow. These are the priorities of life that we should follow. And we should answer this question to God as Solomon did. Give me the wisdom, O God, to choose the right from evil. Let's read together the prayer that we have on the screens. Bless us, Lord, as we are new ways of encouraging others to consider whatever is true, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, whatever is excellent and praiseworthy. Lord, there are so many people who want to make a meal of lesser things. Help us to praise the things that are precious. Help us to put into words, pictures, actions, and so much more great deeds that will pull others toward our aspirations. Help us all